Hey, welcome to Second Chance Youth Ranch TV. On this show, I have a foster parent and a relief foster parent, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome to Second Chance Youth Ranch TV. I'm your host, Perry Black. On this show, we have two phenomenal, special guests, Shanice and Abi Land. Shanice, tell us your name.
My name is Shanice Hood Davis.
And that's because you're married.
Yes.
And Abi Land?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
All right. And so y'all tell me a little bit. This show, as many of our viewers know, somebody probably in a hotel going, what in the world is this show? This show is all about fostering, mentoring, and adopting. So are y'all in some way involved in fostering or mentoring or adopting? Shanice, are you involved in some way?
Yes.
How are you involved?
I am a respite and foster family support system.
You're a respite. Now, I don't know what that is exactly. I know what a Hood Davis is, but I'm lost on respite. What is a respite?
So a respite is someone that they aren't to the point where they want to foster yet, and so they go in and they help out foster parents. They either help them with logistics, or they give them a date night or a weekend, and so we just give the foster parents a brief relief.
When you say you're not ready for fostering, but Shanice, if you're respiting, you're fostering, girl. Because you're saying you're not ready to foster 24/7, 365.
Yes.
Like Abi.
Yes.
Abi, that is what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit about that. Abi, you're actually a foster parent, you and your husband?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been doing that?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. And were you doing it prior to connecting with Second Chance Youth Ranch?
No, sir.
How did you get introduced to fostering, mentoring, and adopting then? What happened?
So I was adopted whenever I was 6 weeks old.
Get out of town?
Uh-huh.
Girl, I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Yes, sir.
I love this show. I found out so much. You know, Abi, I found out you're adopted, and I found out that she's an employee of mine. That's a fascinating thing, isn't it?
It is.
So you were adopted at 6 months?
6 weeks, yeah.
6 weeks? Mm-hmm. Tell me about that real quick.
Yeah, so my parents lived in Texas, and they weren't able to have kids of their own, and so they were looking into adoption, and I was adopted from a private agency out of Tyler, Texas, and my sister was adopted from the same agency. About 3.5 years
By different
later.
families?
No, so my adoptive sister, so we're not biologically related,
okay.
but they adopted my sister.
Yeah.
So I grew up in a mixed race household and adoptive household, and so I've always known that it was something that I wanted to do.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean a mixed race household? Explain that to me.
Yeah, so I'm white and my parents are white, and then my sister is black.
I'll be.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
You got some really cool parents.
I do. They're the coolest.
So have you made a connection with your birth mom or dad?
No. I knew that if I ever wanted to make that connection, I wanted to wait till I was 18 because I wanted to make sure
Are
that
you 18?
I am, yes. I wanted to make sure that my parents knew that even though I'm incredibly grateful to my birth mother for the choice that she made, I think it was the best interest. My parents are the ones that have given me my values and my education and have sacrificed so much for me, so I wanted to make sure that they always knew that they were the ones that I saw as
Now,
my
in a
parents.
previous year, you and your husband were on this show,
I
correct?
believe last year.
Yeah. And I didn't know you were adopted. Did you hide that from us before?
On purpose.
Oh, you did. But now we're such good friends. We're actually, I think you're a Facebook friend of mine.
Possibly.
Shanice, are you a Facebook friend?
I don't think so.
Girl, I'm paying you. You need to hook up and click on my spot. So tell me a little bit about, we just found out you were raised in Tyler, Texas. Is that right?
Dallas, Texas. Adopted from Tyler, raised in Dallas.
So do you know what hospital you were born in?
I do not.
No. My daughter was born in the Methodist Hospital in Dallas.
Okay.
Y'all could be sisters.
Could be.
Yeah. It's amazing to me how I can make small talk out of nothing. So Shanice, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Beebe, Arkansas.
In Beebe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good community, BB.
Yes.
Growing still, do you know?
It's still
A
growing.
lot of people, as they've migrated to suburbia, BB, my sister lived in BB up until just a few years ago.
Yes.
My brother went to ASU BB. I've driven through BB many times.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I ate in BB just recently on the way back from Jonesboro.
Where'd you eat at?
Colton's Restaurant?
Okay.
Is that in
Yes.
BB? Am I right?
It's brand new. Yes, it just opened.
Yeah. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I'd been sitting out in the field with a fork. So, how did you come to know Second Chance Youth Ranch?
So I had known Abby for about 2 years.
How many?
2 years.
2 years. How did y'all meet?
And she's my physical therapist.
You're a physical therapist?
Yes, sir.
Girl, you've been hiding out on me. Y'all are hiding stuff. Physical therapist,
Yes.
adopted,
Yep.
married,
Yep.
and you have 3 foster children?
Yes.
Do you have any of your own?
No, 2 of the foster kids that we have right now are foster to adopt with us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Isn't this an amazing story?
Yes.
I love this show. So, y'all known each other a couple of years. How did you meet?
I injured my knee, and so I ended up coming in, and she's been my physical therapist ever since. So.
And where do you do that? Where's your PI
Uh,
at? PT?
Advanced physical therapy in North Little Rock.
In North Little Rock. Y'all both North Little Rock ladies now?
Yes.
Where did you go to school? BB?
I went to school in BB.
Yeah. What's the mascot?
Badgers.
Badgers. What about you, Abby? Where'd you go?
For which part?
High school.
Haas Hall Academy in Fayetteville.
Fayetteville, Arkansas?
Arkansas.
Interesting. Married?
Yes.
Miss Davis?
Yes.
What's your husband do?
He just got a new job with NACA, and so he does mortgage.
Home mortgages?
Yes.
NACA. I've not heard of that.
Yes.
So if you need a mortgage, they know who to call.
Yes.
And what about you? What's your husband do, Abby?
He is in the car business. So he works for the Landers Corporation, and he's on the corporate side, so he advises them on their pre-owned car operations.
Mary, that's a big job, a big operation too, isn't it? So how did you get into fostering?
So I finished my orthopedic specialty for physical therapy, and both my boss and my husband told me I needed a hobby. And so
I need a hobby. Okay, we'll give you 3 foster children.
yeah. So Josh knows Fagan.
Ryan.
And so we were supposed to have a meeting to talk about possibly becoming a respite for the weekend every once in a while home. And we met with Liz, and we walked away with a full application and had our girls 5 weeks later.
Okay, let me explain. Liz Rosso.
Yes.
She is over our placement agency division, if you will, and that's who you met with.
Yep.
And you thought you might want to be a respite, which
Yep.
is occasionally working with foster children. And then Liz opened up the door. And here we are all these years later, and you've got 3 foster children. Hey, we're going to take a brief break, watch a brief video, and we'll be right back and learn more about fostering, mentoring, and adopting.
A mission field around you is filled with young hearts needing a forever family. And at Second Chance Youth Ranch, our team is committed to providing healthy, stable, loving homes and families to hurting children in the Arkansas foster care system and those up for adoption. Please contact us if you feel the tug at your heart to help foster or adopt, and find out the steps you could take to help fulfill a child's lifelong dream. Maybe you can't foster or adopt, but you could help. The need for thousands of children in the system is staggering. But with the help of faithful partners and business alliances, we are meeting those needs right now. Would you help us make a difference? Every gift, regardless of size, impacts a child's life directly and helps provide for a home in the gap right now. Visit the Second Chance Youth Ranch website at 2CYR.org to read more, watch the stories, and to make a contribution for a hurting child's care. Monthly partners are needed, so please contact us right away. And as you partner with this ministry, you are partnering with the Heavenly Father that has promised to be Father to the fatherless. God bless you for helping Second Chance Youth Ranch.
Hey, welcome back to Second Chance Youth Ranch TV. On this show, as just in case you're just now joining us, We have Shanice and we have Abi, and they are very involved in fostering, and we want you to get connected, and we want you to help us solve the fostering crisis in Arkansas. And I believe this little state of a little over 3 million people, you know, it's really hard to maneuver a cruise ship with 10,000 people on it, but a canoe, you just turn that bad boy. And I think Arkansas can be a role model for the whole nation, because we're a small state, and things that work, well, navigating, if for an individual, is the same principle for navigating a giant cruiser. So how did you get involved directly in fostering? Since you're doing respite relief, you're allowing people that are in the trenches every day to have a night off, maybe go out on a date with their husband, or help them get a child to a particular doctor appointment or something like that. Is that what you do?
Yes, so it's a funny story. So she got her first 2 fosters, and I wanted to come over and spend time with them and drive them places. And so she was like, hey, how about you fill out this form so that you can drive them legally? And I received the form from Liz, and it was more than just that form. It was a whole packet of forms.
Yeah.
So I reached out and I was like, hey, what is this? And they're like, hey, it's for foster family support. And I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And so I filled out the form, and from there it's been history. Like, went in to only drive for them, and now I foster family support. They're the main family I foster family support for. And then as time went by, I became known as Auntie Shanice to all of the Auntie Shanice to all the second chance foster kids. And Rachel was kind of like, hey, well, we need a respite for one of our homes. So I respite for that home, and then I ended up respiting for another campus home.
Yeah.
And then
well, explain to me how you're just going about your daily business, and a couple of years ago you just decide, I want to be involved in some way in this foster care ministry. How did that work? Again, did y'all know each other?
So
Because of your physical therapy, I can just see you're over there working her knee out and like, girl, you need to get involved in fostering.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do anyways.
Or I'm gonna break this other knee. Huh?
Right. So when our first 2 girls that we got through foster care were African American, and so their hair was a different texture. And I was raised with a sister that was black because I'm adopted and my sister is adopted. And I remember my mom having to go through like learning how to take care of her hair. And so I remember I asked her if she wouldn't mind helping, and she actually offered to come over with her mom and show me how to wash the youngest girl, who she was like 2.5 at the time, wash her hair. And so that's where it started, and we had a teenager at the time. So we had a 13-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. And so she started asking, the teenager wanted to hang out with her. And so whenever you enter into the driving, you know, because you have to be approved in order to drive the kiddos around, that's kind of just how it slid into where we are now.
You know, I have a class at church that I do once a month called Meet the Pastor, formerly known as Coffee with the Pastor, but somebody behind the camera thought it'd be better to call it Meet the Pastor. And in that class just recently, I had couples, 3 couples I think, that are involved in fostering in some way. And they said, one particular family said they had fostered without the support network of Second Chance Ranch and found it excruciatingly difficult, but that the network with Liz, Rachel, and Taylor and all the others, and you, said it has transformed fostering for them.
I can't imagine doing it without Second Chance.
Yeah.
We rarely have to reach out directly to DHS for anything that we need, and they're so overworked anyways on the part of biological families and all of the logistics and the court stuff that and especially like whenever you're first getting into it and you don't understand the process and you don't understand who to talk to, there was always, Second Chance was always there for us. And you know, we just got a 1.5-year-old 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. We didn't have a crib, we didn't have anything, and so Second Chance, at this point, we've been with them for 2.5 years. We know that we need something, they'll get it to us. And I don't think that you have that luxury with directly dealing with DHS.
Well, Rachel said at the recent banquet, she said, it's amazing to me when we have a need. And I saw that crib post on social media. She said, I can make a post about we need something like a crib, and within the hour, somebody's already got that for us. I think that's we want to give kudos to Rachel and the team.
Absolutely.
But we want to give glory to God because He moves on people's hearts immediately. And there are so many people that are watching, and so many in our state that would love to some way be involved, but they just don't know how. And to hear the story that she's your patient, if you will.
Yeah.
And you're like, girl, I got a child that needs hair care. And she's like, I can help.
Yes.
And so how does
It's not my typical pitch to patients, by the way.
Yeah, we usually don't cross certain lines, but in this case, I need some help. And that is really a cool story.
Yes.
Were you already, prior to your knee injury, were you already working at Second Chance Youth Ranch, or is this the step that introduced you to Liz and the whole process?
This is a step that introduced me to Liz and the whole process, but I haven't been mentoring my entire life. Being raised by my grandma, and then I was raised by another family that didn't officially adopt me. I've always wanted to
You got that spot right there,
mentor.
don't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
have
won't
a
make me cry on
heart
TV again.
for. I have a big heart for kids, and so this whole experience though is life-changing. I will say that a lot of foster parents, they need foster family support. They need a respite. I have ran into some foster moms that were not within Second Chance, and they have told me that if they had a foster family support, they would probably still be fostering to this day.
Yeah, fostering, well, parenting is hard.
Amen.
And it's just filled with challenges because the time you figure out your 3-year-old, you have a birthday and they're 4.
Yes.
And then the next thing you know, they're 5. And next thing you know, you're going about your life and they're teenagers. And we're going to take a brief break and watch a video, but to find out that you are connected, and then the teenager that do you still have the teen?
We don't have her anymore, but she still comes
connected
over all
with
the
her.
time.
And that is cool. And that is the catch. The catch-22 really is you make those connections, and then you have to love them and release them back into the wild.
Yes.
We're going to take a brief break, probably going to look at a Project Zero video of a child in waiting that needs you to get involved. We'll take a break and be right back.
When I grow up, I want to be Sonic the Hedgehog.
That'd be cool. What would you do if you were Sonic?
Run, jump, and spin dash.
So what are we gonna do, Mom?
My name is Christian. I'm 11 years old. I like to ride bikes, and I like to play with scooters. My favorite part about school is science. My other favorite part at school is math, and my other one is reading. If I had $1 million, I would go to the store and I'd let people get some food and something.
You just chilling, hanging out. Hey, but give me that good Christian smile right here. Look at me. Now laugh. Do that funny laugh that you were doing.
I want to be adopted by a nice family that loves me and I love them. I'm a good person. I'm kind, and I am lovable, and family is a good family that take care of us. My favorite food is shrimp and ramen noodles mixed up with cheese in it. If I only have one wish, I wish to be Sonic the Hedgehog.
Welcome back to Second Chance Youth Ranch TV. Those Project Zero videos. And I want to thank Christy Irwin and Project Zero and DCFS for allowing us to show those, because we can talk statistics and stories, but when you see children that literally are praying for a family, what did it mean to you? At 6 weeks, you didn't know you were getting adopted. They became your mom and dad and loved you. But how big of an impact do you think your adoptive family, which is your family, had in your life? And what did that do in your heart where you're now a foster mom?
Yeah, so I remember being told that I was adopted since before I could understand what, so I've known the whole time.
Mom and dad said, we love you on purpose.
Yes.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, and I think if I think about my life and I think about all the opportunities that I've been given, like it feels somewhat like a fairy tale. And like I just had the best mom and dad that raised me in church and raised me with good values.
What kind of church did you go to as a kid? Teenager?
We went to a non-denominational church in Fayetteville for a long time, but I remember...
You remember the name of it?
It was New Heights.
New Heights. That's a cool name.
Yeah. Trendy church names.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of like Tag Church. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think like they gave me everything that I needed to be a successful adult, and I think it transformed the way that I looked at the world and I looked at people. Like I think I walk into a room and I think I see the potential for everybody to be family, which I think is a very gospel-centric way of thinking about it.
Yeah, we all need a connection, don't we?
Yeah. And so our family our family here especially is very much a chosen family, which we've really loved, and we've really loved being able to just have people in and out of the house. And
where do you attend now, in Sherwood somewhere?
Yeah, we go to Fellowship North in North Little Rock.
Yeah, good church.
Yeah.
How big, is that a big church? Because Fellowship Little Rock's big.
Yeah, so it's actually not affiliated with.
Oh, it's not?
No. So I think we're about 150, 200 on a given Sunday.
Yeah.
But they've been really sweet. We've actually wrangled a few of them into being respite.
That's what I'm talking about. Recruit. Yes. That's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there other full-time foster parents in your church at this time?
I think we might have a couple other that foster. I don't think we have anybody specifically through Second Chance.
Yeah. Well, send them our way. We'd love to support and help them, because
Absolutely.
if we help somebody with one foster child, they probably want a second or a third. And there's plenty of children in this state that are looking for a foster family. What do you tell people, though, Abby, when they say, oh, I'll get too attached? You do get attached, of course.
You do. And she can tell you, she watched me cry for a week after our first set of girls went back to their biological mom. I think you're supposed to. Like, I think they're worth it, right?
Yeah.
And I think if you look at the situation and you look at the kid, like, yes, you get too attached and you have to grieve that whenever they move on sometimes, but I think grief is a part of love, and I think that attachment, even though it's hard, I wouldn't trade that attachment for anything.
Yeah, you have the memories and the children have the memories, and there's something connected there.
And we've been very blessed, like incredibly blessed. So we right now, the children in our home will have made 8 foster children that we have had placed in our home over the last 2.5 years. And we have been able to see all of them.
You have 3 now.
We have 3 now.
How old are they?
We have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1.5-year-old.
Explain this to me. How does a full-time physical therapist, mom of 3 foster children, what we call bonus kids, how in the world do you do that? Helpers like Shanice?
Amen.
Come alongside?
Yes, yeah. Helpers and Jesus and a lot of grace.
But now, this is a job, but I'm sitting here just watching the dynamic between you. Why am I paying you? You'd be doing this for free, wouldn't you?
Yes.
She would.
If you could. I mean, but the bonus is you're able to get some sort of compensation. But look at the relationship that God has built between y'all, and a unique family that you come from, and a unique relationship that y'all have built. And really, it's built really not about y'all, it's around those foster kids, our bonus kids, and yet look at the friendship that God has built.
Yes.
I think this is pretty cool. I really do. This is a pretty cool situation y'all got going. How do you deal with supporting and being involved? You're a mom. Are you a mom too, or you're a wife?
Yes.
So you're a mom. You're a bonus mama.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like grandparenting. You get to take them out for ice cream and give them back.
Yes.
So how's that work? What do you tell anybody?
It's a mission for me, and my heart is like, my heart wants it. And so I love what I do. I get connected with the kids. I'm not only connected with the kids now, I'm connected with their family.
Yeah.
Her mom this past weekend just told me, like, hey, you're family now.
Yeah.
And so I love what I do. I look forward to getting off work and going to go see the kids and the babies and hearing them call me Auntie Shanice. A lot of the campus homes, when I pull up and I put my trunk up, they know that Auntie Shanice is going to have snacks in her trunk. And so a lot of them, they love hanging out with me. Some of them will even ask their parents, hey, can Auntie Shanice come get us so we can hang out with them? So I love what I do.
Got about a minute and a half, and I want to ask both of you this question. So how does your husband deal with you doing what you do? Because what you do is not just 8 to 5.
No.
So how does he deal with that? You got about 30 seconds.
He loves it. He just
What do they
goes
call
with the
him?
floor. Mr. Calvin.
Mr. Calvin. And how does your husband do? He's in corporate, busy car dealerships. That's not an 8 to 5 job. So how does he deal with having 3 kids, you, Shanice, kids migrating, moving in and out? How does he deal with that? Girl, whatever you want to do, just go ahead.
Yeah, we basically got
whatever
there.
makes you happy.
Yep, yeah. I think for me, you know, and for him, he gives a lot of his time whenever he can as well. But I think we're both really passionate about this. And he's, you know, wrangling people at work whenever the banquet comes around every year. And so
a whole lot of arm twisting going on with Ryan Fagan and your husband. And it's our partners that make this possible. Not really for us. We just get to do this, and we would do it for free. Personally, I do. But it's because of our partners. And what Billy and Rachel, Liz, Taylor, that whole staff, I can name a whole bunch of them, they give a support network like she's giving to you, so you're not just out there winging it. If you have any interest at all in fostering, mentoring, or adopting, supporting, doing respite, or just helping in some way, contact us right here at 2CYR.org. Thank you for doing what you do, watching this show, and making a difference. God bless.